Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today you are looking at my horrible backdrop. No. So for those of you who aren't aware, last Sunday was the NEC Toy Fair for May. Sorry, yeah, I forget what time of the year we're at. For May 2022, and the next one won't be until October, which I know my parents will be very relieved over. And it was fantastic. It was one of the best, if not the best, I've ever been to. In fact, you know it's been good when you actively wish that you were still there. There was so much stuff I wish I could have bought, but I kind of had to say to myself, look, stop. Basically, stop. Because honestly, guys, I'd have bought the whole place if I could have. So in this video, I'm not going to be reviewing the things that I've bought. I'm just going to be showing you what I bought and if there will be reviews coming for them later on. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a kind of least favourite to absolute favourite thing that I bought. So we'll start off with, I know some of you guys might eye roll, but I have got more Doctor Who figures, of course I have. Even though I've said to myself that I actually want to move away and get into other things, when it comes to toys, I still somehow manage to mostly get Doctor Who stuff, and it's just, it's cheap. You can get Doctor Who stuff quite cheap sometimes. So we have a rusty Cyberman, which looks very nice. He's got a very nice face, actually. It has been really bashed about, like you can see the paint's come off. But at the same time, it's meant to be rusty, old and damaged anyway, so that kind of, fits it very well. Next up, we have a Peg doll. Now, you guys will know that I'm not the biggest fan of the Stephen Moffat era. To be honest, I think that's when the show started to go downhill and it hasn't recovered since. Probably will never recover. But Night Terrors was one of the few stories that really stood out to me, and this is a really nice figure. Very good paint. It's very wacky and strange, and I got it for a reasonably cheap price, so, I'm not going to complain. Yeah. Next up, we have a Vashta Narada creature. Now, this guy is very difficult to get, especially brand new in the box. And after giving him a wipe with just a wet wipe, clean him up a bit, he looks really, really nice. Sadly, there is this bit of a scuff on the top of the helmet here, but I mean, it's not that noticeable. Also, got another one kind of at the front here. His legs are a little bent out, but they're nowhere near as bad. When I got him, he was kind of stuck in this position, and that's because if I just lift up, you can see like the plastic is a little bit distorted in there, but I've got some scissors and some pliers and just kind of dug it out, so he does stand much more better now. But yeah, I've already got one of these guys, but it's really nice to have two of them, so yeah, really, really like this guy. Awesome. He's a bit wobbly. Next up, we've got Novice Haim. This was a figure that I never got. I think the only figure from Series 2 that I need now is I need two figures. I need Sarah Jane Smith from School Reunion and the 10th Doctor in 3D glasses. And that's it. Then my Series 2 collection is complete, so that's awesome. I like Series 2, not a lot of people do. It's got this, sadly it's got a few scuffs here and there, but it's white, and the trouble with white figures is, these kind of things show up really easily. But the face is brilliant. I mean, look at that, for a 5-inch figure. And that's why I got her, because I thought, I could find her brand new in the box, but she could have cross eyes, so, it's she's good enough. You know, I could always get some paint and always just touch that up. That's fine. And lastly, I only just caught him at the last moment, because the trouble with this toy fair, guys, is it's so packed that you struggle to actually see the stalls. You know, but when some people moved out of the way, I caught sight of this guy, the Fourth Doctor from Wave 1. Now, I do already have a Wave 1 Fourth Doctor. However, when I bought him, he was like this. And his head sculpt is fantastic. The eyes are painted like, come on, that's Tom Baker. That is fantastic. No scuffs, no marks. He was a little bit dirty, but, you know, just a wipe. Good as new. But he didn't come with the scarf, sadly. So I took the scarf off my broken B&M Fourth Doctor and give it to him. Because I prefer this version of the figure anyway. So that's fine. And what's great is that the figure has an interchangeable head. And with the Fourth Doctor that my friend Alex gave me, he had the smiling head, and this is the solemn head, so I could always swap them around, but it's exactly the same body, so it's nice to have, you know, it's nice to have two of them, so I can have one with the smiling head and one with the solemn head. But no, these are really, really nice figures, and I'm very happy to have them, you know. These cost me about £2 or £3 each. No joke. You know, and when you think how rare some of these are, £2 or £3 each. See, I've got no problem with secondhand as long as they're in good condition. I'm not fussy. But the real big guy for the Doctor Who figures for me, well, actually no, there's more. But I also did have a Series 5 River Song and a Zygon. But one of the stall holders, which I'm very good friends with, I got them once again for about, I think River Song cost me a £5, and I think the Zygon cost me about £3. So this stall holder said he can triple his that price by selling those figures, more than triple, quadruple even. And he said, if you give me those figures, I will make a deal with you for something. Now, this set cost £60, and obviously I don't want to pay £60 for the set because I'm not a super Doctor Who fan anymore. But it's a set that I've wanted for years. And it is the Pyramids of Mars secondary set. Now, it's titled the Pyramids of Mars Collector's Set, but if you guys don't know, there are two Pyramids of Mars sets. One of them is Sutekh with his mask on, and a pyramid and Marcus Scarman. And the second one, or the standard one, I think this one came out first actually, is the unmasked Sutekh and the two golden mummy guards. So as you can see on the box here, there's Sutekh in there looking absolutely amazing. Never been too bothered about these guys because you only see them on screen for a couple of seconds, but it's nice to have the set complete, and this guy is the guy that I wanted. So, you know, you just turn it round. This is the Sutekh in the other set. But no, Pyramids of Mars is a great story. It's one of the few stories I've actually kept on the shelf after the most recent thing with the show. But I'm probably going to have to do a whole video on that to talk about it. So, yeah. But, as I said, this is Classic Who, and I absolutely adore this set. So, really, really, really happy to have it. Just so you guys can't see the bread. So, we'll move away from Doctor Who now. As some of you guys will probably be like, thank God. And we have the Marvel Legends Wolverine from X-Men Origins, actually. And it's where he's got the leather jacket, the tartan shirt, the white shirt, and his blue jeans. So, if I'm correct, this is how he looks when he's on the farm with those people. I'm not sure how long he looks like this for the film, but that likeness, like, come on, that is Hugh Jackman. That's brilliant. I will say I think his claws could be a bit better, as some of them, one of them's a bit loose. It does tend to pop out. But no, really, really nice figure. There'll definitely be a review coming of this at some point when I get the chance. Every time I think I've got my favourite Marvel Legend, I buy another one, and that just completely takes over, you know, so... Right, moving on to Neca. We have Sergeant... I always forget his name. Some of you will remind me in the comments. But this is based on the Kenner toy. And just look at that sculpt. Look at that. Very, very cool. His microphone is like a soft plastic, so you know, you'd no worry of it snapping. He's got these kind of like big, I think they're meant to be grenades. He's got that t-shirt, no bugs. Very, very cool. And his exo arm, which articulates with ease. I was really worried about this because of this piston, but it does actually, it's quite flexible and soft plastic, so you don't worry that it's going to snap. But I still want to be like extra careful with it because this arm is very stiff. But yeah, love the detail. I kind of wish he looked like this in the film. But no, very, very, very awesome. Review of that will definitely be coming soon. But guys, now we're on to the buy of the day. So some of you may recall in previous videos, I was very upset that I wasn't able to pick up a certain figure, a Terminator figure, that was based on the original Kenner toy. Well, I've been able to find him, and he was the first thing that I found. The Power Arm Terminator, who sadly has very loose feet, but I'm sure we can fix that. He looks amazing. He looks absolutely amazing. He's everything that I hoped he would be. He does have, like I said, I'll get onto this when I review him, but his arm doesn't come off very easily, so I'm just not going to take it off, because that's how I display him anyway. But yeah, awesome, awesome figure. I love the face. Look at that. And I know the pink shirt is weird, but I actually kind of like it. I think it contrasts the darker colours really well. Yeah, I love this guy. I'm so happy to have him. I'm really excited to review him as well. So, we're nearly there, guys. For the most part, we're done. Just as a little extra, I didn't get him from the Toy Fair, but I got him recently. It's the NECA black and white Frankenstein, and he looks amazing. There will definitely be a review of him coming soon. I've been really backed up at the moment, so it's been difficult to, you know, fit things in. But I'm going to have to move this guy now over. Right. Now, I've got one last thing, and it is Doctor Who. So, as I said, some of you might be upset. I'm still struggling to believe that I actually own this, because this is very, very difficult to come by. It can be quite expensive, but I think I've got it for a very, very wonderful price. And it's reasonably big, not gonna lie. And it might be one of my favourite things in my entire Doctor Who collection. So, drum roll. The 1965 Dalek movie, Dalek, by Product Enterprise. He came brand new in the box, with his remote control. Everything works. It's all working. I've tested it, and I cannot wait to make a review of this guy. He has the accurate red lights, which a lot of them had blue lights, which was a mistake. So this version is actually harder to find. And I love him. What I love about this is the Dalek movies are nothing to do with Doctor Who canon. the Doctor isn't an alien, he's a mad scientist, you know, well, not mad scientist, no, he's just a scientist. Played by the one and only Peter Cushing, who many of you might know from the Hammer horror films, like the Dracula and everything. These films are great because they have nothing to do with the Doctor Who universe, so no matter how bad things get, it will never affect these films. They will always be timeless, and I will always love them. I love this Dalek design. I love the blue, the silver, the gold, the red lights. In fact, I'll give you guys a little demonstration. So you flip him on, and that little light comes on, which is really handy because you know when he's on or off. Sadly, he can't reverse, but you know he can do all of that. So we'll just, yeah, he can't reverse because there's only 4 buttons, and the 4th button. I could do this all day. Yeah, it makes him talk, and it's just, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. It's things like this, guys, that just make me feel like a kid again, and I'm so happy to have him. So we've been going on for about 16.5 minutes now, so I think we're going to wrap up. But yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get any footage from the Toy Fair. I'm not going to lie, guys, recording footage is very stressful at the Toy Fair because there are so many people. I can hardly even see the stalls at times, and sometimes, you know, you don't want to be looking through your camera, you just want to be there and just take everything in, make memories, you know, and I just wasn't feeling up to it, so I hope you guys will forgive me for that. I know a lot of people did like my Toy Fair, well, vlog, if you like, but yeah. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this Toy Fair haul, and let me know down in the comments below which figures you would love to see a review of first, because, you know, I aim to make the channel as enjoyable for you guys as possible. Let me know what you think of these figures. Do you have them yourselves? And do you guys go to any Toy Fairs? Are you thinking of going to any Toy Fairs? Just let me know down in the comments below, guys. So, thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe so you can join the Warren. And stay safe and happy wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.